Okay, good day, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. And earlier you listened to a beautiful song that was our feedback from the readers from mainland China. And then Brother Yo used AI to arrange this song. It's talking about how we celebrate our 13 years anniversary. So right now on the slide, you can see that is our common goals, that we encourage each other to talk about Ciji, and we hold our initial aspiration and to be diligent to work on the Bodhisattva path. So even it's a small step, as long as you are willing to move forward, and then you will meet a better self, and you will have a better affinity. We also thank you and welcome the sisters and brothers from Taichung today to join the online study group in person. And then this afternoon, we will give you, every one of the sisters and brothers from Taichung, the gift, and then a bag including those exclusive gift with our online study group logo, like a portable fan, and you have a cup, and you have a bowl, and have the exclusive online study group stickers. So today is the first week of May, and we will have a different language interpretation. And this is a common quote from a TV station. So everyone who love reading, and they will be successful, and they all have same comment. So you are more than welcome to join online study group. If you are willing to read this book, you are more than welcome to receive, and then to we can give you as a gift to learn more about the online study group. And then this video, this short video is. It shows all the clothes were from Daai Technology, and they are not just commercial clothes, but they present the beauty of humanities, because the fabric were made by recycled water bottles, and it followed Dharma Master Zheng Yan's teaching to coexist with Earth, showing the eco-friendly and the environmental sustainability. So we give Daai Technology a big hand. So if you have the clothes from Daai Technology, please wear it to show your goodwill, and to show your goodwill to the earth. And we also have environmental volunteers came to online study group last week, and this is another review of last week. And you can see everyone's smile on their face, and then so it's like a review of last week online study group. It's kind of a very heartwarming. And then like the environmental volunteers, over 100 volunteers from different recycling stations of Taiwan to join online study group last week in person. And we have a guiding reader from Sister Jiayin. And everyone are very happy, and they receive lots of positive energy from online study group. Yeah. We thank you to all the team members of online study group. So this is the recap of last week. And thank you for everyone to join online study group. And then we're gonna show you another beautiful song from AI. And we need lyrics. So last week we have a chairman from the Green Miracle Public Welfare Association. He wrote a very good feedback. So the lyric was the feedback given by the chairman of a Green Miracle Public Welfare Association, Mr. Chiu, who came and joined online study group in person last week, and Brother Yo used AI to arrange this song. So from the video, you can see it's a review of online study group last week. From the guiding reading about the story of Tzu Chi's love footprint in Malawi, to the sharing from the actor and the actress of new Da'ai TV drama, Good Days. So every one of the sharing is very touching and inspiring. We can also learn, and we can also see the environmental volunteers from recycling station. Their smile on their faces, their dedication to the earth is remarkable. And we feel grateful each week that we can listen to so many good sharing. We also impressed by the hard work from the Green Miracle Public Welfare Association. Help the children to improve their study and benefit so many people. So our speakers invited, they came from our group, they share their experience and they share their footprint in Tzu Chi, and we always can get positive energies from everyone speakers, and we can learn so much from them. So we hope to inspire more people, because we always believe in that as long as you can walk forward, even as a tiny step, you will see a better affinity. And then we always believe that there is love everywhere, over the world. So welcome to join online study group. And it's been 13 years, and we never thought that we can reach to AI's progress. And there is another song. And if you always stay with online study group, you will be impressed that nowadays, almost every week, we have the beautiful song made by AI, and we use the lyric, we use the feedback as a lyric, and to cooperate with brother Yo, who will arrange to become a beautiful song. It might be difficult, like Sister Yuyan, who can publish a book, but you can write a feedback, and then we can make it as a song. So the chairman, Mr. Chiu, from the Green Miracle Public Welfare Association, last week, that was his first time to come to online study group, and he was very touched and inspired. So we hope all the sisters and brothers who came to Kaohsiung from Taichung this week, you can also have very good feedback. And next week we have speakers. This is a very famous director, and the movie we call the Unsung Heroes Rise Again. So it could be a very touching story, and you can expect to learn more. So every week we inspire different professional field to come to our study group, give us their life experience and give their life sharing. So let's take a look on this trailer of the movie. They might not be ordinary people, but they may have some. They might be maybe they are disabled and or they are physical have some problem, but they always overcome the problem, and then they become outstanding, and their story can inspire people, and we can learn so much from them, so they can be called heroes. Even the environmental volunteers, they can be unsung heroes. This is the director. So the unsung heroes arise again. So let's walk into the theater and watch these good movies. And then next week we will have speakers from Da'ai True Health, brother Lu Boren, and then we will have deputy superintendent from Sijing Hospital. We also will have Shijing and Wenqing from Beijing, and they give us 10 minutes and sharing. So they're gonna give us a feedback and a good story between the 4 generations. And then next week they're gonna give away noodles for every one of the participants, and then we will have online, and then we will have a sharing from Australia, and then we have a guiding reader from Ding Xueyu, and then we have a new program. So late May 27th. And the speakers of Meiyun and online day, she will give us a very wonderful lesson now, and let everyone to enjoy, to experience the breath, and to give us a very comfortable and relaxed And so it's a new program. So on that day in the morning, you can wear casual clothes, and in the afternoon, you can enjoy this class. So you can expect that we can lie down on the floor and easily, and then to listen to the lecture to give us a lesson, and then we can enjoy a very calm down the afternoon. And then the Buddha Day ceremony is right in the corner. It's a 2 day from on Sunday, and you can come to Kaohsiung to join this Buddha Day ceremony. And you can see the logo, love. It was invented by the Deputy Superintendent's wife in Daling City Hospital. And it's a beautiful, and it's kind of like a kind of a charity sale. And if you are you can get it. And this portable fan is an exclusive gift from online study group. It's very light and easy to carry. And yeah, easy to carry. And the portable fan is a exclusive fan. We call it 多多益善. Means the more goodie, the more goodie you provide, and the more the better. And each fan has a different code from online study group. So last week, because we have an actor and actress from Daai TV, Daai new drama, so we have a TV news. So let's take a look. So it was saying that last week we received over volunteers from Kaohsiung Recycling Station. And the new drama called Good Days. It's a story about the Wolong's recycling station. It's talking about the good days of the environmental volunteers in the recycling station. So the actress, she was saying that I wish my dad can be just like the environmental protection, environmental volunteers who are so happy and show their smiles on the face. And like the actor Yang Zhan, he was saying that maybe 20 years later, I hope I can be an environmental volunteers as well, to dedicate and to do even do the little contribution. And I admire and very brave. Even he has a foot crack. And after a few minutes after the race team, he continued to shoot. So the good days at the Wolong recycling station is a very good. It's a very good drama. It's like a reflection of our life. So the new drama, Good Days, is a very good program, and you can stay with us and you can watch this from Daai TV station. And the barcode on the slide is a code like it can give you a very comfortable like every or short video and can give you a right direction of our life path. So our Dharma Master Zhen, and if we love our Dharma Master Zhen, we needed to talk about more about Tzu Chi. So the teachings, everything like the slide. Only by building good relationships can bring joy to others. And like the other one, the right side, a broad heart brings harmony. So a mindful mind brings and with both great fortune comes. And every week we always remind ourselves we needed to be Dharma Master Zhen's ideal talents. So we needed to be open-minded, work hard, and love people unselfishly. We show our good manners in speech and actions, and we focus on the general matters and cultivate with ourselves. So if we have less characters, we can be Dharma Master Zhen's ideal talents. And the Master Zhen then will feel at ease. So we wish everyone can be Dharma Master Zhen's ideal talent. So please put your hands in front of your chest and say, Master Zhen, we will be your ideal talents. So you can see Dharma Master Zhen give her thumbs up. So when you give your thumbs up, the first one to receive the blessing is yourself. I was very impressed about this picture because when you give your thumbs up, you are the one to receive the blessing. And then show the gesture to the next one sitting next to you. Please give your thumbs up to them and with your smile. And then with a multinational translation, we preach Master Zhen's teaching over the world. So today is first week of May, and so we give a big hand to Kaohsiung interpretation team. Thank you for those sisters in dedication. Our foreign language team expanding the family members, and we have the foreign language team welcome everyone to learn and to join this group, but they bound to each other very closely. For example, if someone is determined to present the guiding reading, the others will always stand next to him. And then this slide was showing the team members from interpretation of Cantonese. Some of them may be in a different country, but they still devoted their time to doing the interpretation. We also appreciate the team members for doing the Malay language translation, interpretation. And then you look at this slide. Also, let's say Taiwanese interpretation, their family members are expanding too. Yuyan, Sister Yuyan is here. So they all came from different countries, some in Taiwan, some Canada, the local different city. So every time after we finish our program, finished on the study group, we went to the second floor and go to the second floor to say hello to those interpreters. And so we are running out of time, so I'm gonna skip the feedback. So everyone can be a talent. We are not the best, but we really would like to work with you and to be a better self. And this is the team members, of our group. also thank you for their dedication. And last week we have 85 message received as a good feedback. And thank you for those from American, Canada, Japan, Malaysia, Vietnam, China, and Taiwan. So if you are inspired and if you are touched, please write it down and send to us. It's a kind of very good motivation and inspiration to all the speakers. So now next we're going to call out.
Okay, so we are going to tell you more story from the Dominican Republic. And now we have the video about the distributions in the countries. You can see that the survivors, they come to the distributions because their hearts was attacked by the hurricanes. So this poems is going to give our Master Zhenyan without her and without us. So we came here to help you, see, because our Master Zhenyan. So you can understand, because later our sister Ciyao will share her experience, and you can see everybody is just gathered here, and they can overcome together. And he says, because we have this cash card, we can buy some food, and we can see their smile. When we mention about the Dominican Republic, we can know the like a rubbish mountain, like a landfill, and in the countries, City Volunteer also promotes the vegetarians, and this volunteer says we don't have a right to deprive the animals' life, so they promote the residents, they can have a 1 day vegetarian per week, and they say we are going to follow the Master Zhenyan's footprints and follow everyone's footprints. So you can see everybody gather together, even though after this disaster strike, and they can steer to overcome. And after the Tzu distributions, they overcome and they turn back to their normal life again. And today, when you arrive our Kaohsiung's online study, you can see something's different because we decorate for our Mother's Day for next week. And this video is mentioned about they have the Christmas on their Christmas Day. They celebrate the holidays, and you can. They also have their principal in the elementary school. They say one student they graduate from this school, and as her mother, I'm so happy, and I'm thank you this school and the volunteer give us a lot of love and support all the students and my childrens. And so Tzu volunteers get us the apples, and these apples symbolize the compassionate, and this high school is start from these years, and the students say, thank you, I received the apple from the Tzu volunteers. I'm really, really happy, and thank you everyone's efforts. So next time, if you receive the apple from others, we also have to more joyful. And the next video is about the history of the Dominican Republic. Tzu were inside these countries, and you can see this morning the morning sampling is about the education's mission. They share their mission and experience. So And you can see the local volunteer, they have a strength, and they also they are making the efforts to help the local people. You can see this lady, she's cooking, and long time ago she was is a normal people, but after that she wear the Ziji's uniform. And she says, in the beginning, I just doing the cooking because everyone knows I'm very good and like to cook. So I just take responsibilities to cooking for everyone's. So after that, the end of that year, he was certified as a Tzu volunteers. And I say, even though my day is quite difficult, but if you have love and we can overcome that one. So Tzu volunteer, they planting the love seeds in these countries. So the volunteers, they do a lot of things and help the local people. The Tzu volunteer says, we with the system and how to matters figure out how can we have the assistant volunteer training and distribution and promote the environmental systems. So we have done a lot of work. So I think you must be feel so touched about what the volunteers in Dominican Republic, what they have done there. And our sister Ciyao, she is fluently in the English and Spanish. And now we are handing our microphone to her. Okay. Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. Every members in the Kaohsiung online study groups. I'm so happy I have these opportunities to share my story and experience in Dominicans here. I saw the videos. Actually, we from the 1998, because the Hurricane Church and hit the Dominicans is severely, and because our countries, we have some Chinese in the capital city of Dominicans, but they don't have many Tzu volunteer here. And because the hurricanes strike these countries, so that's why we in here. At the time, you can see our sister Lu Long, and also have our brother Si Xian. At the time he came to our country to do the distributions. After the the disasters, they find out they have a lot of things need to help. So in 2000, and they help to build the school in the Tzu elementary school there. And after that, in 2005, we have the first graduate school student layers. And so the first class graduate in the 2005. And at the time, have the 47 student graduate from the elementary school. And we not just teaching children, we also teaching adults. So we have the adult classrooms. And you can see the grandmas with red vests on their shoulder. So she also joined our adult classrooms. And so you can see the Tzu volunteer, they support the development of the community. And in 2006, because we lack of the classrooms, so Tzu Foundation held to rebuild 2 more classrooms. And in the 2019, we start to launch the Ciji, the summer camps for the children. And these summer camps is just set up and organized by our local volunteers. And the contents inside, including our Jincai aphorism and some kinds of Master Zhenyan story sharing. So we try to express the Master Zhenyan's theories to our societies. In the 2025 April, we also have another new elementary school start. So our Ciji Elementary School relate to the new campus, and this campus can accommodate over 800 students. And these all campus, they will become our Ciji Secondary School. So the Ciji is keep going to give the love to students. And that even though in the school, they also have a free clinic inside. In 2023, the City Hall of La Romas, they also named the main road in front of the Ciji Elementary School as the Ciji Road. So in our school, we have elementary school, secondary school. So we also have the teacher association in our Dominican republics. We try to spread more humanistic education there. And we also have the Spanish Jincai aphorism and try to share more our Ciji story there. And the app, we also have the student that come back to our school to become a teacher. You can see the teacher, her name is Kalina. And because her children have a very severe disease and she couldn't walk, so she had to carry her every day to school. And another man, he is a recipient before, but now he also become our volunteer to doing the home visit with us. And then in this picture, you can see a small girl. She is doing the wheelchairs. And after she graduated from the high school, she also come back to our school to become an accountant. And now she say after graduate from university, she want to come back to become the staff in our school. And now we have two students, and is also studying in the Taiwan Ciji University. Ciji Foundation offer them the scholarship, so they can study there and learn more and bring back these kinds of Ciji things back to their country. And they have 18 students that got the Ciji scholarship, and they study different professions, including educational, accounting, or informational, the subjects. So they want to give back to what they have received. And now we want to talk about the recycling, environmental recycling. We do a lot of recycling teaching here because in 2022, they have a bit heavy rain and caused this disaster here. And when we assess this area, we find out they have the poor drainage. So our Ciji volunteer just told the local people, say, you need to clean the rubbish, and they're not then like a flood. So when we teach them do the environmental recycling, they also start to leading the community to do the recycling. So we also set up the recycle station in front of the schools, and the student can start to do the recycling there. And so you can see the picture. The volunteer teach them how to recycling and weight the plastic bottles away. And we also find out they have a recycling vendor. We can sell these kinds of recyclable to them. And also you can see a lot of students, residents, they start to do these kinds of recycle. And we have two kinds of tap to do the recycle. One is every family do the recycling job, and on time, on date, and the recycling vendor will come to collect this recycle. And another one is our volunteer. He also doing the recycling. So on the special day, we will share the book bag to the student. So we are so happy. We have almost 550 environmental volunteers to join us because their help. So our environment become more clear and clean. And they also recruit a lot of residents to join our Tzu training class. So from the environmental mission, they also start to do the education, and so they know more Tzu more, and because they're doing the recycle, so they can sell a lot of, they can collect some money, so they also donate these kinds of recycling costs to donate back. We can see we have some touching volunteer story. One is Mindona. You can see she's disabled, but she also try to do the recycling as much as she can. So you can see Master Zhen Yan's preach says we need to have the wisdom, we have love, and we have compassion. Because if we got this wisdom, we can have more strength to recruit more people, getting more love together. So I'm really happy to share this experience. Hope next time I can bring our local volunteers back to the Taiwan to learn from you guys. And thank you, our sister Ciyao. I hope we can meet you very soon. And also thank you, Sister Ciyao. And because at the time when we doing the interpreter, we just thinking, is it possible have the Spanish interpreters? But because the time zone different, so there was not have a Spanish team for interpreters. But we still hope we have a chance in the futures. We got this Spanish team interpreter to join our online study. Yeah. And but I think in the future, because the AI era, so I think they might be one day will complete these missions. And thank you we have some feedback from Canada's sister Guan Xinling, and she says it's so touching to see the volunteer in locals, and they are rooting love in the Dominican Republic. Yeah. Yeah, you can see our sister Ciyao still online, and we also a lot of feedback to use. And thank you, Sister Ciyao, share your experience, especially from the education side. I am so touched. I saw a lot of students get help in our locals, and Ciyao sisters, they are devoted in this area. I hoped they have more goodies there, and they planting the seeds there. And thank you, Sister Ciyao. You recruit a lot of local volunteers and spread more love in Dominican Republic. And so please just hit the thumb up to this wonderful sharing. We also thank you, our sister Ciyao share. Okay. And
大家可以看一下喽，这些可能台中太平的家您知道吗？我们有这个新品，这个新品其实吃起来比较像香鸡饭，但是是可以即食的香酱，有3种口味，你可以这样直接拆开即食，那也可以呢把它温热一下哦。所以你爬山啊或者露营的时候，它其实变得非常的一个。
And these are our multigrain millet rice. You don't have to cook it, you just soak it in the water and you can eat it. And the raisins, our Jincai raisins is good too. It's big and delicious. And also, we have some discount on these products. And if you buy things more than $1,000, and you can choose a gift from these products. And these 3 products are today's gifts. And this is our new bamboo bank. It used to be green, but now it's blue. And you buy 4 and get 1 free. And the next we are going to guide reading. We are 44 guide readers, and today she's from Kaohsiung. Today we are going to read about in memory of Zimbabwe's well-digger brother Zhu Jincai. Last time she asked me to send her guide reading contents to Sister Zhao Qin. I like to be with you because you have positive energy. Venerable Master Zhengyan Masters at boat and all Tzu Chi family around the world. Good morning. I am Bijuan from Kaohsiung. Today I am to guide reading Master Zhengyan's Footprint Winter Edition 2024 in memory of Brother Zhu Jincai. Here you can see the picture there so well on the screen. Brother Zhu Jincai is the well-digger in Zimbabwe. On December 16, 2024, Master Zhengyan held a warm gathering with Tzu Chi volunteers from several African countries. She expressed deep gratitude, praising the volunteers being like fireflies to help difficult corner of Africa. On February 24, 2026, Brother Zhu Jincai passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 71. His passing came suddenly and left many in Taiwan and Zimbabwe in shock and sorrow. Let's take a look at the news. After the distribution, Brother Zhu Jincai said he felt tired and wanted to rest early. Unexpectedly, when volunteers checked on him the next day, he had already passed away. It is believed that he still had many unfulfilled wishes, which will be carried on by local volunteers. After learning the news, Master Zheng Yan, through a video call, offered comfort to his wife, Sister Zhao Qing. Master, your devoted disciple passed away yesterday. I feel deep reluctance. I truly cannot bear that. You must be strong, Zhao Qing. I know I just can't bear that he left without saying anything, just simply went to sleep and never woke up. Everything he did in his life was right. He did things right. So we must have a great faith in him. And we must let him go. Don't be too overwhelmed. Wait for him to return again. Let's take a look at the country Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is a landlocked country in southern Africa, about 11,000 kilometers from Taiwan. And with a 6-hour time difference, it's very far from Taiwan. The national flower of Zimbabwe is flame lily, which is full of energy. Almost half of the population is in extreme poverty. In the years, the average life expectancy was just 37. Master Zheng Yan hoped to raise their life expectancy to 60 years old. Brother Zhu Jincai immigrated to Zimbabwe in 1995 to run a garment factory and later a grocery business. Though his business was successful, he suffered 4 times of robbery. Through the Heart Sutra, he understands karma and cause and effect. So in 2003, from the Da'ai TV, he joined Ciyao and became a certified volunteer. And he vowed to drill 5,000 wells. Over the years, he completed more than 4,000 wells, benefiting more than 9 million people. He also established 54 stations providing hot meals 6 days a week to nearly 20,000 people. That often their only meal of the day. In addition, he trained local volunteers, more than 3,000, built simple classrooms, and developed dye farms. His entire life has been devoted to Zimbabwe. Brother, let's give Brother Zhu's wife, Sister Zhao Qing, a big hand. Due to the eye injury from drilling well and COVID-19, he was not as strong as he had been, but he never stopped doing good things. It almost felt like he knew time was limited, so he gave everything right up to final breath. Let's listen to his will. As an aspiration rises, no distance is too far. Everywhere, wherever the heart is, there is home. Even if I were about to pass away, I would like to become I would like to come back in my next life because I know I will be born as a black person. I asked my wife and volunteered to scatter my ashes in the places where I once went to help. I know I will return in my next life to continue help them. In truth, why I called distribution was less about giving and more like a deal with Buddha. The first time I saw children collecting water from a very dirty place with buckets, I witnessed it with my own eyes. There was not a life lifted for human being. Zimbabwe made me realize that the more difficult the region, the more the local people need our help. Many people went to Brother Zhu's memorial. Brother Zhu, local volunteer, said to me he's not a volunteer. His father, aunt, grandfather, mother, brother, and sister. And his wife Zhao Qing said, I no longer ask why he left us. I was grateful for the love he gave. This past Lunar New Year has been a time of remembrance. Several first seed in different countries have completed their life journeys. Brother Zhu Jincai in Zimbabwe, Sister Zhou Yuyan in Hong Kong, and Sister Hong Xuefen in Vietnam. They were truly well diggers, living bodhisattvas and role models for all of us. Let's sing the song Well Digger to them. Love is endless, and compassion flows without end. Let us be well diggers, cleansing the dust of this world, learning to put ourselves in others' shoes, giving without regret. Let's bring sweetness to those in need. Our effort today will become tomorrow's legacy. Our effort today will become tomorrow's legacy. We are well diggers leaving behind lasting goodness. Learn to put ourselves in others' shoes, giving without regret. We are well diggers leaving behind lasting goodness. Though life is limited, wisdom life can endure forever. May each of us become a well digger, bringing light to others and give our own lives deeper meaning and brilliance. This New Year, let's watch the video. To have the book of Brother Zhu's biography. After returning to abode, many Dharma masters comfort me, reminding me that this is part of life and not to worry about him. I was told to stay strong, so I made a promise to be strong, to carry on his work in Zimbabwe, to continue spreading compassion there. Zimbabwe needs Tzu. You must understand how much your father has given all these years, supporting and helping so many people there. I feel reluctant to let him go, and I hope you can support your mother and continue building the Ciji mission there. Normally, Ciji family tree in a biography only takes up about 2 pages, but Zhu Jincai's story spans 6 pages. He's deeply cultivated in the Ciji spirit in Zimbabwe. The book itself is special. It's handcrafted with a fabric over the fabric cover and the delicate paper. What Zhu Jincai always cared about was not just charity work, but also recycled assistive devices for those in need. Brother Wei Liangxu kept this in mind. After return to Taiwan, he worked hard to fulfill Zhu's wish and bring recycle assistive devices to Zimbabwe. Everyone understands that this path is not easy. We hope more volunteers can step in and help continue this mission. Even though he is no longer with us, his vow and aspiration continue. Along with this guide reading, and here's Sister Zhao Qing. This time, Bijuan is very diligent. I asked just now if she's okay to stand on the stage, and she says okay. When Bijuan is guide reading, I saw Sister Zhao Qing. That's a few months ago. She just came here with Brother Zhu to share in this place. We used to invite them to share, but it is hard to connect the web in Zimbabwe. Last year, Sister Zhao Qing came with Brother Zhu Jincai last time, but that time, Sister Zhao Qing was not comfortable and she did not speak anything. And let's listen to her now. I want to say today that Brother Zhu said this path is really hard, but she says it's no boundary of charity. Where love is, the home is there. Thanks for Brother Zhu to set out the direction. We know that he watched Dai TV and regarded himself as a Ciji volunteer and do Ciji over there. From today's guide reading and his biography, I think we have a lot of movement. Here's the feedback. We'll remember your great love in Zimbabwe. It is a really touching story about Brother Zhu Jincai. The well digger brother Zhu Jincai is just like a water with great love. His great love is our role models for all of Ciji volunteers. This guide reading is really precise and really good, really smooth. All the life of brother Zhu's behavior is our role models. Life is limited, but wisdom life is forever. Brother's selflessness is like water, and his spirit is forever. Brother Zhu Jincai vowed to help in Zimbabwe for 5 lives. It's really, really great love. This is a gift from our handcrafted club. This gift is for you for a Mother's Day. And the carnation flower is also the clothes from the little clothes from our handcraft club. Here, we wish you happy Mother's Day and send this love back to Zimbabwe. Thank you. And have a big hug. She just wanted to pass his guide reading to Sister Zhao Qi. I told her that her dream comes true because Sister Zhao Qi came here today. That's so good cause. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Zhao Qi.
So we are so grateful. Brother Zhu Jincai, you meet and now still get into the next section of catching phrases. At the same time, we'll take a picture on scene. From the catching phrase, we can know every week's content. They can write this kind of catching phrase. We'll take a picture. The 30 people from Taichung, they bring us a gift. Please keep smile. In the daily general segment, Sister Feng Jiayin shared how Dharma Master turned suffering into blessing through the Infinity Meaning Sutra in Malawi, where many lives in poverty. City has trained over 4,000 young volunteers since 2018 to serve their communities and support one another. Chairperson Zhou Qingwen of Grand Miracle Public Service Network shared their effort to refurbish used computer for education. Their first donation went to a city volunteer at Wufu Junior High School. Marking the start of their mission in Taiwan, many computers are replaced each year, while some students still lack access. Green Miracle ensured that these devices are safely, illegally, and suspendably reused to support learning. City volunteer brother Liu Qiande began his journey of kindness during the pandemic after noticing the classmate of his daughter lack a computer for online learning, inspiring him to share second-hand laptops. Brother Wu Xiongling has delivered refurbished computers to countries like the Philippines, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Mozambique, while countries keep in touch with the family to support the children's learning. Brother Xu Qinzong called for more volunteers in Kaohsiung to join the effort and grateful for the chance to be part of a meaningful mission. Let's give them a big hand for the multiple guiding reading team.
那他们今天跟我们结缘的是这样子的手绘的手帕哦，那一条手帕不是印的，用掌声，是请书画老师手绘的哦。我这里也还没看到，所以我也还不知道。另外呢，就是我们的
Today we got so many gifts for you, including like handkerchiefs, okay, handmade handkerchiefs, and we also have like 30 copies of our like a Sewing in Love, okay. And they are like a great gift for you, okay? And if you're here, and we're gonna be happy. And this is the fourth edition for that, okay? And you can just be really enjoy here. And we have like volunteers from Taichung. Therefore, like we have kind of a famous snack named like a Taiping, okay? The sun cookies here, okay? So how lucky we are. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's come back here. And we also have like one more book to promote, which is about like Chinese medicine, help us like and ventilate like our bodies, and we also can do the detoxification thing there. Okay, and you can see that is a beautiful Chinese herbal doctor who is really good, okay, at like her skills, right? Okay, and I personally like went to her, and I really admire her like skills, and I really got better, and I'm happy that she has a book, okay, with us, okay, and you will know that how we can get healthier and how we can just do the detoxification there. Okay, and the next one will be like a wonderful presentation. Okay, it is a very wonderful presentation from Taichung. Okay, and they are gonna be here. Okay, showing us like how peaceful their community is and what they have been doing in Taichung County. And the City Hospital is just around there, and this is kind of great link for them. Okay, and so to welcome them, that we have a graphic designers who are working hard to produce such beautiful posters, okay? And this is kind of a wonderful kind of a chance. Okay, and what are they going to talk about? Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, and I just really just tell you personally that I don't know what they're talking about, like because we want to know that okay, what is okay the next okay. Let's take a look at some like videos, okay. And I don't know how I can just continue my life because of some like academic disease here, and I have to be faced with some kind of like physical problems. Okay, and we lose the ability walking, and she has to send like like her daughter in the hospital, so she is experiencing kind of difficult life there. So you can see that okay, we have a great team in Taichung helping so many like families that are in need. Okay, and because we are running out of time, so we cannot take any further. And we have like one more video to share. Okay, as you can see that okay, this is a great magic team that not only take care of all the people there, but being like a good companions there. Okay, and this is a warm heart that gives people kind of a love.
Now we are ready to do a Buddha-based ceremony. The Bodhisattva will gratefully join this ceremony in the recycle station. In doing the recycling, we will gain health. She already supports the recycling station for a long time, and the oldest Bodhisattva is already 101 years old. And by doing this, I have good health and I feel at ease all the time. When the very first time we hold Buddha bathing ceremony, his whole family will come together to support us. Now let's go back to the main menu. Let's smile together. I like to be with you because you have the positive attitude. Let's see, our Taichung volunteer families here. They didn't been here with bare hands. They bring their handmade handkerchief as a gift for us. And the cake from Taichung. But since it's Mother's Day, we will give this to our members here as a gift for the Mother's Day. Now, I would ask
this sister to introduce herself. See, this is the handmade painting. Actually, she is a glass doll. Well, this is a handmade hand painting red envelope. Actually, we invite members, even if they weren't city members. We also welcomed them to be here to our book club, and we will support them with the transportation fee. Let's give them a big hand. This is the cake they brought for us. And the peanuts, because it's quite expensive, so we cannot give every one of them, for each one of them. So the peanut will grant everything great happen. And the handkerchiefs, which is handmade, is very handy and useful. And we will take the picture of those. And we will give them to all city members. We are not unable to be here today. Although the gift is wonderful, their sharing later on will be more magnificent. Now, let's start our group calling. Taiping, march bravely forward. We will sustainably keep doing without retreat. Taiping, march bravely forward. You will keep doing, saying your group calling when you went back to your seat. The spirit of Ciji will sustain without retreating. Now, let's move on to the sharing from sister. I'm Zhang Xiongmei. My Dharma name is Ciwu. I thank you. I thanks for Teacher Meiyun invite me here to share a story about Taiping today. Now let's give her a big hand. Actually, I joined in the military school long time ago. And because of the 9/21 earthquake, I have the affinity to join Ciji Teachers Association camp. After my retirement, I am being a full-time volunteer in Ciji. And this year is Ciji's year ceremony. 30 years ago, 60 Liu Shoumei passed the role of harmony group leader to me. And then I'm grateful for Huang Yuying, Sister Huang Yuying, to entrust me with Heqi group leader. I'm be so grateful for Master Zheng Yan creating the world of Ciji. With this career, I trade 3 plum blossom for 3 lotus flowers. Experience the Dharma joy, and I drink 4 herb soup, which is containment, gratitude, understanding, and accommodation. By walking among people, we aspire myself to form good affinity with others before reaching Buddhahood and never retreat from Ciji Bodhisattva path. Good morning, everyone. I'm Huang Yuying from Taiping Cultivation Center. This year, I'm so honored to take over the Harmony Group leader. I'm grateful for them for having me, to support me, for Taiping has always been characterized by unity, harmony, mutual love, and joint effort. Now, I'm here to share what we did in Taiping, what Taiping Cultivation Center is like. Because of we have the masters leading, we try hard we organize our community group based on administrative district. As Shangren inspired us for everywhere is our practice ground. And we went to a sister's house to make rice cake to raise funds for the earthquake. Sister Lin Shoufeng is our senior volunteers. She always tried her best to support our charity work. And we tried to support the Darling Hospital with our vegetarian rice dumpling. And we work step by step to build the Taiping Cultivation Center. With Taiping Cultivation Center, we began hosting a series major events such as community talent classes, Taiping children's classes, community Buddha bath ceremony, bone marrow donation drives, and the talented classes. Since we need bigger places to hold various activities, we thank for a sister to provide a kindergarten as our practice ground for free, as our practice ground to make us grow stronger at Taiping district. So we work together. We for the male volunteer, we work as we use our power treat us as the man, and for male members, we treat them as a superman to devote into the building of the Taiping Cultivation Center. And we will introduce how many activities we just held in the past. At that time, when there is flooding, many houses were under the suffering. And Master instructs us and the boat master to arrive the disaster places at the very first time and distributes materials and help them to clean their home. Also, we bring the things they need to help them immediately. Although Taiping Cultivation Center is quite small, however, it's truly our spiritual practice grounds and our training practice grounds for our wisdom life. The activities we hold, including a Buddha bathing ceremony and bone marrow donation drives. And the donor and the receiver, they finally become the Dharma family without blood ties. And every year, we will hold a year-end hot pot gathering meal together. They also enjoy the food we prepare. So the Taiping Cultivation Center has truly become the spiritual sanctuary and the training grounds for our wisdom life. As the age of super age society arrive, we also transfer our center once again from the kindergarten into a home care service center. Here, we provide instant care for our elder, for Taiping history. In the chapter 11 of Lotus Sutra, Master teaches us that the Buddha performed 3 transformations of the land to turn the impure world into a pure land. Again, we also turned Taiping district many times to be a pure land, to follow the changing pace. We initially, we need to wait for, we need to schedule around recycling collection days to make our delivery of the assertive devices to the needed. And we make a wish to have a dedicated vehicle. And finally, we got a donor to grant us a brand new dedicated assertive device vehicles. And these days, the Taiping district, the population has flooded into Taiping because the land price is relatively lower than Taichung city. Therefore, our burden has increasing due to the increase of the population. And we also built the after school classes due to the after school classes due to the lack of the parenting ability for the care cases. And sister co-op for the after school classes to support, to foster children's humanistic quality and character. We provide them once a week with various courses. And children all say that we like the environment here. We love to draw. So we not only wish that the kids gets faster, but also help the elder to get support.
Let us welcome our home visit coordinators to share his thought with us. Good day, Master Zhenyan and all the brothers and sisters online. And what I wanted to share is what Master Zhenyan emphasized is whatever I did, the charity parts that I did in the process that I visited the care recipients, and usually they're becoming our care recipient because they are from the disadvantaged families. And to build the trust between me and the families, I always actively offer that whether they have applied for the government supports. Besides of the Ciji's supports, also we need to take a good use of the government and also the other support to help these disadvantaged families. And during my home visiting process, if there's care recipients, if they have the registration on the other countries, on the other cities, so they might not qualify to apply the government supports. Some of them might have their registration in Yilan and Taipei, but for me to apply the registration for the government support to Taipei and to Yilan is quite difficult. So I offer my home address for them to register at my home. So it's easier for them to apply the government supports. And because myself has worked in the household registration office as a volunteer for many, many years. So some of my colleagues asked me that, you allow so many people to register in your home address. So do you think some government station maybe take watch of get their eyes on you, like you are like very suspicious because there are so many people under your registration, under your address. So till now, I have helped around 200 people. Well, because maybe at first they didn't realize it, but now they're getting more and more understand that we are going to, the government are going to increase the support to 3.5% because all the things there, the price are raising, so the support have to raise at the same time. So besides government support and also the support fund, the financial support fund, Ciyao. So sometimes when they have extra money, they will also share the extras to the other household that need it more. And some of the care recipients, they probably receive the retirement funds from their job. And also just support for the disabilities. And also our government established a new rule to support those rent, to support people who rent a house. So there are more than 60,000 households that have this benefits to support by the government on their rentings. So we just combine all of the sources of the supports from all different units, and we're gathering together. And also, where we are helping the recycling stations, such as the care recipients, we all build this cleaning projects to helping clean up the house. like one of my visiting cases, she is already 92 years old, and herself has already received meal deliveries from the government, but because the government, they were short of hands, so usually the delivery, lunch and dinner will be sent to the recipients once at a time. But especially for now, because the weather is hot, so the dinner should be kept in the freezer, and the elderly probably forgot or she doesn't even have a freezer, so the food just becomes spoils. And in Taichung, usually in the government, usually they deliver lunch. A few units they will provide lunch and the dinner. So right after I learned about this, I tell myself if I'm capable, I'm going to deliver dinners personally. And besides that, I can also make the good connection with the care recipients. So whenever she encounters any difficulties, she will remember me, that she will ask for my help. And while I'm delivering the dinners, I always accompany her and also interact with her and just talk to her. So other than these hot meals, but through our daily interacting, it make her mobilize that she can keep herself in this peace light. So this is the purpose of me to deliver the dinner in persons, because someone is care about her. So this is all my sharing. So a good day, everyone. Are we going to watch the news first? So we all mobilize all the manpowers to help these care recipients, because he suddenly suffered from stroke. And because his mother-in-law was doing a recycling job, so his house is full of the second-handed recycling items. And inside and outside, all of this, the space was full with the recycling stuffs, because the mother-in-law just took over and take back this recycling stuffs. So it made the house very crowded and very difficult to move around. And because the care recipient, he suffered from stroke suddenly, so we asked him to focus on his recovery, and our volunteer just gathering together to clean up his house, because his house has something that's very heavy, so it's not easy to handle by one person. And we wish that we can clean the house and provide a clean and safe environment for him to return from the hospitals. It is really hard. I can tell that the volunteers are also old, and they really dedicate their efforts to help us. I'm really grateful for that. So with the kindness that gathering together, and also the neighbor from the community also put in their efforts to join together to give their strength to help the others. And other than cleaning the house, our assistive device team also bring over the electric hospital bed to help these patients. So these videos, you can tell the brother Tang is not only accompany those elderly volunteers, but also bring them also into someone who can help the others. The Bodhisattva understand the true nature of realities, so their compassion is real and sincere. They truly help people who are suffering and remove their pain. So on their Bodhisattva path, they're not just doing charity, they're also putting the Dharma's teaching into actions. So let's welcome our next speakers to introduce our teacher, Changmei. Good day, all the brothers and sisters. I'm very grateful to stand next to teacher Changmei because she's the one unconditionally provide her daycare center to become our community centers. Well, she is also the main character of the book, The Choices of Life. And years ago, she donated her daycare center for us to become our assembly place that we can recruit all the bodhisattvas and the other communities, neighbors to join us. Any no matter that home visiting study groups or the bone marrow activities or also the other recycling, sharing, or the parenting classes, it was held in this place, and I really appreciate that. Last year we also came here to share, and this time we also had this opportunity to join this study group again and to feel that your positive energies. And we'll give our feedback after we return. And let's give a big hand to teacher Changmei. So when this 40 years anniversary, the Master Jian personally came to our community centers. And I must say, well, such a nice little space, but it's really functional. So we really welcome all of you to come to our community centers to practice Ziji's missions. Well, Shoumei's sharing is very fast. Actually, there is more to share. One of the speakers mentioned about parenting and the children's class. And I asked teacher Changmei, actually she is one of my old colleagues. And we really appreciate their sharings. They're just telling their own stories about the origin of Taiping. So Taiping, that we will move forward bravely and continuously and courageously. Taiping. And we'll keep moving forward and to carry on the Ciji spirits. And we're very grateful that they are coming here to share their stories. And just like whenever you started, the story will just continue to pass on for generations. So, see, when they wish that they can get the new recycle trucks, and soon they actually receive one. So, when there's a will, there's a strength, and the things will happen. And I was wondering, can I share the stories about brothers? Because of he is very mindfully, he can the brother Tang, he can help around 200 people to register under his home address. I cannot believe that. And we have many feedbacks. I like to be with you. We will so enjoy your sharings. And for their sharing, you are wonderful because your mindfulness and make us, you are really our role models. and another sharing from Americas, because the after school classes, they can help a lot of children to keep on learning. And because you're aware that you gain a lot of assistance from the neighborhoods, from the other brothers and sisters, they really encounter lots of difficulties, and they really use their magics to turn the kindergarten into these community centers. And now next, we are going to invite the director of the after-school classes. We invite him to share with us. So let's welcome him. I'd like to be with you because you have positive energies. Okay. Hi, good day, everyone. And I am the director of the after-school classes, the director of the after-school class. So in order to establish a class, you need to continue, you need to make it continuous. So it relies on the other volunteers' dedications, and based on the master's spirits that we can continue this work.
And I hold up two messages condition that I want to purify the community, and we want to grow up all together. And this is an aspiration that I hold on to. And in our like the children grows like a class in Taiping, I have to say thank you to so many people. And firstly, they promoted the 4 books and the 5 Confucian classics. And of course, they concentrate very much on assistive device, right? Okay. And we have a lot of brothers and sisters, right? And they provide like a free classrooms. And so I have a chance to guide the children on the like a classics recitation, okay, including the Jincai algorithm reading classes, right? So that we have a good chance, to have a lot of like a wonderful classes, right? Okay. However, due to the lack of space, we couldn't like have a lot of kind of satisfying classes, so we do this like gradually. Okay, and now we have the like the shift, okay, Miss Zhou, and she held like the 2 main classes, which are Jinsei algorithm and the kind of good words, right? And they did such classes like through storytellings and activities, right? So it was really, really interesting, and it was really welcome, popular with like children and the parents. Okay, so let's talk about the classic recitation class. Okay, and we had teacher Lin Chao Mei, and she like provided a kind of a more advanced space and for us, right? Okay, so we had a better space, therefore it meant that we could have like more students coming over. Aside from that, we needed like more volunteers, right? Or like a team leaders. They are who can just be responsible for multiple functions, right? Okay, and of course, like we need like preachers, like teachers who are coming over. And due to the occurrence of the 921 earthquake and in Taichung area, like people face that kind of like chances rebuilding their homes. Okay, therefore it was also a good chance that they could just receive a message as preachers because of that. Okay, and because of that, we had one more chance to begin our children parent growth class, right? In hope that we can just give like the right directions to not only children but also children's parents. Okay, and this is kind of a good affinity. We have the children and the parent growth class, okay? And it is a very, very nice and new class, right, in our like office in Taiping, okay? And we have the classes, okay, and 3 years in a term, and we promote like a friendliness toward like all the beings and the animals in their communities and taking care of the like the environment. And we also like people to know about the 4 major missions and the 8 footprints of the Macedonian. And now let me share with you the specialty and what is special in our like, children growth okay, class, right? We focus very much on the family education. Therefore, okay, we wanted them to know what is like doing good deeds is all about, and we want them to learn what is kind of a bamboo bank. Okay, bamboo bank is a way to like help people. And Mr. Zheng said that okay, doing good deeds and promoting like a filial piety, okay, cannot wait. Okay, so based on that, okay, we had a lot of like the parent, the children, like interaction classes, and we hope to bring the harmony between like the children and the fam and like the parents. Okay, and after we share a lot of videos and stories about how poor people live, right? Okay, in like Africa after like the hurricane hit their country, and I told them that for a single day they could just have like a glass of a bonding soup for them. And I also just get them exactly the same food to all the children, okay? And they experience like what like refugees had experienced, okay? Therefore, they experienced it in such like an area, and then they had such experience. Therefore, okay, they really could just feel how the refugees really felt there, okay? And you can take a look at the pictures, and they are doing their dishes, so that we teach them that okay, when you are washing them, the water flow should be just like okay, let's say a same as a chopstick, right? So they learn what a Macedonians approaches through their daily like living in their actions, right? Okay, and we take them also to a lot of like communities, and they don't just win sightseeing; they just really do the service like work there. Okay, and we hope that they can just get involved in like the people in the crowd and do good deeds and cultivate their good minds, right? And now let's take a look at videos from Guy TV. And children and the parents are getting into the nature to the forest, and they just hold up okay to the chins, okay, so they learned to like cherish all that they have. Like in the picture, this is the lobby, okay, and we cherish the environment, including how the creatures of their lobbies live, right? Okay, and every creature has a soul, so that they have to cultivate their aspirations and compassion. Okay, so this is how we schedule the class. And now we think that the parents are also important role. So we want the parents to get involved, so that we invited the parents to be the team leaders of their own students in our activities. And we really focus on such like interaction in our classes, right? Okay, and aside from that, we want to play, a lot of like CG songs, like which can just educate not only children but also parents who are the most important roles, like okay, in such kind of a schedule, okay, planning. And they are also invited to our like a vegetarian, like the cooking classes and like the DIY crafts classes. And in the pictures, and you will see how parents classes are going on. Okay, you can take a look. Okay, and one more video to show, and And this is a story about a mother and her boy. And the young boy was really kind of mischievous, and the mother didn't have, anything to do with that. Okay, however, okay, the mother will just kind of punish, okay, this little boy, okay, corporal, corporal. Okay, and now after receiving, okay, the like the ideas from, okay, the children parent classes, and they learn that, okay, to maintain a good interaction. And the young boy now is even doing the recycling job, and his mother has been certified, okay, in okay, 2014, okay. And a little boy named Lin Youjun felt like he is really lucky living in Taiwan, so he will cherish the life like he has. And one more boy is named Lin Zhongyi. And after he participated in the year-end ceremony, he suddenly told his teacher that if he want to follow up his teacher, okay, that he could also, okay, he wanted to also adopt a vegetarianism. And why? Why did he say that? Because he watched a video about killing the calf, right? And he couldn't bear a calf being killed, and this is kind of a good feedback, right? Okay. Okay, and this is a good feedback from a parent, from the mother parent. Okay, and in the class, I learned that from life to death, and it is just between our breath, right? And from love to hate, and this is just an idea. Okay, and we go down to the idea in our life. So every single thought is really vital. And I went through the CG community, and I feel that I really have so much else to learn. Okay, and this is the way that we cultivate, our community. Thank you very much. And I really hope that in Taiping we can do more for people and be your good friends, so that our like a child and a parent class could just grow more. Thank you for listening. Okay. Well, this is a really kind of a touching presentation. This is just a community team, and they can just do so much. Okay, and what else, is being shared next, and then let's just expect. And now let's read the messages, right? And the volunteers like from Taichung are really awesome. So everybody please come over to the stage. And here's a message which says, and Xiaomei is a really a good person, and she was like a military, like a military servant and military like an officer. And now he turns herself into the city volunteer. So he just and she crossed like a fulfilled, and this is kind of awesome experience, right? Okay. And so many volunteers are like good friends at the company. So many not only children but also children's parents, and this is kind of a touching thing. Okay, and the children parent growth process is really vital that are guiding their children, okay, onto the right path. And we also get a lot of like from, okay, your presentation, and teaching the guiding leader said that this is like a hope that bring us, okay, into the community in Taichung through knowledge. So we learn this, right? And Guanxin Taichung says, okay, thank you, okay, for Jianhua's like a presentation, and the class, between like the parents and the children are really the role model that we can just learn. Okay, and we also have we also received a message saying that awesome volunteer from Taiping. Okay, and, and you are, and this is one of the interpretation team members also leave a message, okay, saying that this is their great honor to hear. Okay, okay. What is special? Okay, about such a team. Okay, and they have been doing not only the things that they presented, but also, okay, this volunteer also served 18 years in the hospice, like care units in the hospitals. Okay, I met him in Taichung, and I just couldn't believe that it's been 18 years that he has been doing so. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now let's celebrate the Mother's Day. Okay, thank you for your presentation.
哎呀，看到这个蛋糕，亲爱的家人，大家好。好。哎，有没有今天生日的？
Okay, when you see the big cake and you are so happy, right? Okay. And is there anybody whose birthday is today now? Okay. If this is your birthday, then you can receive a kind of a wonderful gift from me. So just get it later. Okay. So let's sing it all together. Happy birthday to you. Okay. And happy birthday. Okay, and we just sing this in, okay, a tone, and now let's sing it regularly. Okay.
还没，还有英格里许，怎样？不错吧？先给个掌声吧。
And now we have an English version of as well. Okay, if you think I can sing in English, then give me a big hand. And we say happy birthday to you. And now this is the English version.
大家一起唱 Happy birthday to you.
So let's sing it together. Happy birthday to you.
太开心了，鱼他说要祝你年年有余，掌声响起。
Yeah, we are so happy.
太好了。
Okay.
哎，
Okay, give me a big hand.
接下来我们
This is
母亲
great.
节，对不对？我们一定要唱一首母亲
Now
的歌。
next,
你刚刚有收到我们的祝福了哈？
it's
有哈，记得
Mother's
等一
Day,
下
right?
去那边拿
So
一包
let's
大燕
sing
麦
a
算我们
song,
的。
okay,
对，
about
只有他一个人
moms.
今天生日吗？太棒了，没关系。
Okay.
哎，
So
我们
today,
呢就来唱
if
一下
today's your
祝福
birthday,
所
go
有
get a
在
gift
座
and
天底
I
下
will give you a
妈妈
gift.
的歌，好不好？你们会不会唱哥哥爸爸？
So,
会哦。
let's
好，那我们就
sing a
用哥哥爸爸
song
的
for
调。
all the
哎，是
moms.
不是有台
Okay,
词？
can
没
you
有。
sing it? Let's
好，
do it
那我们就
together.
先唱一次，你们就会了。
Okay.
我们连续唱3次，好不好？好，来哦。
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you. Okay, and we're gonna be singing this 3 times. Okay, so mom, you're
不
great.
是为国。
And you got a good
错了。
reputation and
哎。
prestige.
牺牲奉献，善良有勇气。
And
我
you
的妈妈，
sacrifice and
你的
contribute.
妈妈，天
You
下的
sacrifice
妈
yourself
妈
and
好
contribute to
伟
the whole
大。
family.
祝
And
福
you
妈
are
妈要
brave.
表明
And it is your mom,
不
and
如
it is
东
my
海
mom,
手
it's
比南
everybody's
山。
mom, and every mom is
哎，
great.
你觉得摇高比
And
嘞？
I
跳
want
跳
every
舞
mom
哈，
to
身体有活
be
力才会摇
happy,
高跟比嘞，对不对？
long
哎，真的，而且加上我们的近思的产品，
longevity,
你看，
okay,
薏
and
仁
be
高蛋白
energetic
呀，
all the time.
薏仁粉呐，红豆粉都给它叫了
Okay,
哈，第一点摇
and
高比嘞。
with
所以呢，我们现在还
assistance
有连
of
续唱
like
2
a
次
Jinsu
哦。
products,
好，
right? Of
而
course,
且
the
而
moms
且我
are
跟你
going
讲，
to be
哎，
not only
礼物
beautiful
老
but
师一
also
位，老师一位，
healthy.
你家礼物马上，这个我们会帮着装 ，OK， 我们会处理，嘿，真的哈。所以你看，只有
And
拼出来的
here,
美丽，
okay,
没
the
有
gifts are
粉出来
here,
的
so
辉
you
煌。
can just give the gifts aloud.
耶！
Okay, so
看起来像45
it's
岁，
kind
对
of
不对？
beautiful thing
你看
there.
进来
Okay,
实际就会这
okay,
样
and
子
let's all
送礼。
work all together. Okay,
好，继续赶快。好，来，预备，起。
and look at the mom. Okay, I don't know how old she is, but she looks like a 45. So let's sing it one more time. Mom, you're great, and you got a good reputation and prestige, and you sacrifice yourself and contribute everything to the family, and you're brave. And my mom, and your mom, and everybody's mom, so great. And I want all the mom to be beautiful and the longevity as well. And sing it one more time. Mom, you're great. You got a good reputation in prestige. You sacrifice yourself and contribute everything to the whole family. You're great. And it's my mom, and it's your mom. Of course, and it's also anyone's mom. They are so great. I want all of mom to be beautiful and then job for you as well.
谢谢哦，好契合哦，刚好这个雨有没有？刚好掉下来，刚好是年年有余。
Thank you.
你看，进来实际就是有好事会发生。
It is kind of a wonderful cake, so this is a kind of wonderful place, right? So you see, when you come over to Tsuji, then everything good is going to be happening. So everyone stand up and then let's sing a song together.
嘿，没有扇子的。有没有扇子啊？飞翔的感觉。开心。中间。开心。来。这条路引你我而圆满，月上云端发在身边，一句如心会明绵延，今日祝福化为愿力，明天我们闪亮亮五大洲。好，请跟我们同方向哦，同方向，前进，跟我们再一次同方向。拍对镜面，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。哦，摇标人。对，同方向，这样像镜子一样。来。同一颗心向上靠近，月上云边数向无边，500颗心相伴相牵，一树一会一生受用，13年远行不退转。开心。初学有人就修，彼此提醒彼此长久，读的是书，修的是心，走在人间更有方向。正前方。甘愿每次准时上线。哇，妈妈好棒哦！开始飞翔了，刚开始很低，对不对？慢慢。来，闪亮亮！嘿，来，嘿。海画圈，哇！跃上云端，邀你来相会。大家有没有开心？
So this is all about the happy reading online. Thank you very much. I'm happy today.
大家好不好？
And do you feel lucky? You are more than wonderful. I wish you healthy and happy. Thank you very much.
健康快乐，请坐。好，
I love
请
you.
导播 take 我这一张脸就好。
Okay.
我真的
And I
要给我
want you to be
们活动
healthy
团队
every
热烈
day.
掌声一下。
All right, let's come back here, everyone. Okay. And let's give, the activity team a big hand. Okay, so now let's come back here. Okay, please do not be too excited there. Okay, is it a very different day today? Okay, and you know that I'm so busy, but I feel really lucky, and I called, Wondrous, and I just told her, okay, to design a kind of a special activity for Mom's Day, and then we just prepared such a cake that you saw just now, right? It's not awesome. Okay, and we settled like everything down just yesterday. Okay, all right. And okay, we can. But I just told our volunteers that we can just celebrate a Mother's Day, not exactly on May 10th, but we can also celebrate it like a few days kind of ahead, like today. Therefore, the cake was there. Okay, and I never knew that what is gonna be happening the next day, and I now learned that okay, this is kind of surprising thing for us. Okay, and we make everybody happy, and we make all the mom excited, and this is what we want. Okay, so come back here. Okay, we're gonna have a kind of a nice, wonderful presentation. Okay, and that is kind of also a talent for Mr. Zheng Yan. Okay, and she's from Canada, and that's welcome her, and she's gonna be doing kind of a wonderful presentation, of course, I believe. Okay, and I think that we're gonna have a lot of beautiful experiences through her presentation. Okay, and we know her, okay, very well, and she is now here, okay, delivering the love happiness. Okay, and we got so many videos to share, but well, you can take a look at some of them. Okay, thank you very
much. When I was in the elementary school, I stand in the command podium. Every time the flag was raised, I shouted the command. The flag raising ceremony begins. Everyone stand at attention. And this painted, I appreciate my mother. When I was 2 years old, she took me to see a doctor, and I met a elderly whose lotus root and melon saved my life. She grew up in Jianhua Township in Taiwan, and 5 of her siblings, they were very close to one another, and so they attended the simple art classes in Jianhua 8 years ago. And my mother, in her painting, just showed the respect to the heaven and the earth and the nature, and also especially respect their parents, pass on the legacy of their legacy of kindness and love in their family. I love to be with you because you have positive energy. You are so hilarious. Your husband is the family member and friends group in your close bonding group that supporting you today. And today she came from Canada. And also our team members come here to give you support. She work as a representative of many activities. She's amazing. We appreciate. We saw that her family is living in a very harmonious bonding, and her books is very simple to read because there are more illustrators, more than text. And this is the 4th edition printed. She brought the 4th edition here today, and she already sold out 3 editions, and now today we are going to start with the Principal Mao to share the story. And dear online study group, audience, I taught Chinese in National Open University. The National Open University has demonstrated consistently the best overall student performance among the classes I've taught over 10 years. The Maple Leaf Reading Club is now in its 7th years, and I have served as its advisors and also the teachers for the 4th of these years. And the Maple Leaf Reading Club demonstrate and the various functions, serve various functions. We foster stronger bonds and more diverse learning experience among students throughout various courses and social activity. This club brings together students to discuss courses and provide online guidance, significantly boosting students' confidence and in their studies. As the founder president of the Maple Leaf Reading Club, Executive Director Liang Yuyan sets a good example, especially through her enthusiasm for the Mother's Day and Father's Day writing competition, for which I've been invited, serving as a judge. And let's invite Sister Liang to share her experience. She's a person with such a warm heart. I love to be with you because you have a positive energy. Please. Every classmate, student, welcome you to here. I greeted to you. And Master Zhenyan and Master at the abode, and the online study group audience from all over the world. It's my pleasure to meet with you online. My Dharma name is Ming. My commissioner's number is 8381. I immigrated to Canada for 27 years. I devoted my life as city volunteer for over 30 years. I enjoy being a volunteer, both in Ciyao and also work for National Open Volunteer. With heart, we can expand Today I want to share the beautiful story of the National Open University International expansion and its road to taking hold and spread in Canada. Master Chen Yan said that education is the work of great given. On my city journey, I have undertaken various functional volunteer roles, always holding the belief that when the condition are right, as long as the right things to do, I'm willing to be the person who is needed. Throughout my immigration year, I've been involved in the education field, a volunteer mother at City Humanistic School. Starting from year 2017, I also worked as a volunteer to recruit students for National Open University in Canada, expanding my life further in the education field. The National Open University, founded in 1986, I was invited to in year 2017. I was invited by the student club of National Open University to share with the students and faculties, and the vice principal meet up with me after my speech. And I was intended to introduce the simple art class and also City University School, City Humanistic School, to the principal and faculties. But the principal encouraged me to recruit the Open University in the Canada, and say that only if I could find only 15 students, they could open the special class for us. And we started the National Open University. We didn't have to have the exam. I make the video to recruit. I was very brave, and I started to, when there are audience, I sing. You and me, we walk into the door of the National Open University. We learn joyfully, and we learn so much. We welcome you and share our life. I challenge the impossible missions. I also, one day, I asked the faculty of National Open University to make a poster, big scale poster in 24 hours, and sent the poster to the airport to me. So I took to Vancouver and posted the posters at the utility post. That's how I started to recruit the students for National Open University. I also went to visit. I also talk and also explain how to register and get enrollment at all kinds of overseas Taiwanese communities, and also the principals of the NOU and faculties. They brought the textbooks to Vancouver to visit us. They came to Vancouver. Of course, I would take them to the Ciji Canadian chapter and also visit the executive director of Ciji, He Guojing's brother, and also the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Vancouver, and also Taiwan Canadian Cultural Association. And let us take a look at the video. The NOU established in Vancouver, Canadian City, Vancouver. Principal Sen Subo, through the conference, hosted the ceremony of the opening. It reminds me of 31 years ago, we NOU first open ceremony. I'm so glad that I could be here to celebrate this opening ceremony with you in Canada. And this is a great, we accomplished a great milestone in overseas. And the later, the stairs, Shi Di Duan teacher who posted the welcome poster on the utility post. After the principal left, I never gave up on recruiting for the NOU. And my husband always give massage to the local community, Taiwanese community, and when they are waiting for the massage, I would recruit them, and I would sing to them and invite them to walk into the big family of NOU, and wish that we could all study hard together. And also on October of year 2018, students visit the Provincial Legislative Assembly and the Canadian Charter School of the National Open University of Taiwan step into the international stage. This was another gratifying achievement since the program's inception. And the opening of the National Open University of Taiwan in Canada was a major event for the Vancouver Taiwanese community. I'm grateful to Principal Chen for appointing me as the convener, and the principal also includes my life story in this book, and also I receive a radio host to interview me and to share my story of living a wonderful life. I was Principal Chen encouraged me to start a student club. 2 years later, Maple Leaf Reading Club fulfilled my wish.
So the principal also encouraged me to start a club. It's called the Maple Reading Group. So this is the encouragement from the principal. So I really appreciate the sister to help the recruitment. So let's give a big hand to the sister Liang Yuyan. So I feel really thankful for the principal. So this is another Professor Shen Zhongyuan. So not only in the class, we also go out to take a trip. And this is the trip we see the aurora light. So it's the time passed, and our reading group is welcome the 5th anniversary. So the principal is very happy to see that we have this reading group. So our reading group has arranged 27 years. So the activity of this reading group in Canada, Vancouver, is a very important group activity. And it encourage the overseas Chinese to gather together and share their spirit together. So we also share the information to the students, how to enroll the classes, how to join this reading group. So the membership continue to grow with over 35 events annually. And we also care for the students about their study situation. So now in Toronto is 7 p.m. in the evening. So also accompany the group in Australia to start the class there. So in 2021, the student enrollment reached 221. So at the same year, there were 31 students to finish the class. So it is a video from President Tsai Ing-wen. So the National Open University is a good opportunity for students to enroll, to learn the new knowledges. So these students graduated. They are from Canada as well as from Taiwan. So their background is diversified. So these students, they might be housewives, they might be businessmen, so they need to work and study together and finish their school classes. It's a very amazing task. Thank you. So the picture is from our graduation ceremony. So this is a international map, and you can see each one red point represent we have the class of National Open University in the specific area. So we have the online chatting group online every week. So we also have a center in National Zhongxin University in Taichung. So the principal also encouraged me to establish the alumni group in Canada. So to inspire these alumni to get connection with each other. So I also got some awarded from National Open University. So on the top, the picture, this is the commissioner leader of the overseas institution. As I come back to Taiwan, the principal of National Open University helped me to join the academic interaction activity. So we also invited some students and alumni to join these kind of activities. So I see this kind of spirit to serve. So our Maple reading group, we are welcoming our 7th anniversary, and we also got some awarded and money. So we also have some files to tell about the National Open University. So this sister to write some calligraphies for us, and we posted her calligraphy on the wall when we have the opening ceremony every time. So every graduate students, they will receive a gift. So this graduated book recording their learning process, their learning stories from the students. So they will receive a book when they graduated. So this is the encouragement from the principal. So I really appreciate the sister Liang Yuyan to establish the overseas courses. And she also recruited lots of students to study, to enroll this course. And she also established the alumni group. And the first overseas service center was also established in Vancouver. Thank you, Principal. So when I was doing this journal, I shared the pictures and the article to this lady, and she piled up these materials and printed into the hard copy. So as long as someone who are willing to enroll the National Open University classes, I will encourage them to join. So my husband and I encourage this sister to join the courses of National Open University to continue her studying. And finally, she graduated and also got an award from President. I feel really honored and proud of her. So not only encourage friends to study, and I also keep studying. And this lady, this sister, is my daughter's mother-in-law. So in the same year, my sons also got his master degree. So I played as a role model for my grandchildren, and my grandchildren said, I will be like you, grandma. So the principal Chen Songbo always support me when I serve as the volunteer in National Open University. So we have a big gathering in Taipei, Songshan, 慈济金寺后. So he invited my teacher and his wife to join this gathering. I feel really touched. So in 2003, I published a book. And the principal and many friends come to this gathering, and I shared my story there. So in 2023, when we do the fundraising for the Turkish earthquake, and I shared this action with the principal, and he answered me, "It's no problem. I will join the fundraising." Help them, and send love to Turkey. We send love to Turkey. So there are many people to donate money after I encourage them. So we also do the love spreading activity in the National Open University. Sometimes I didn't put on a uniform when I do the fundraising in the National Open University, but people will notice that I'm a Tzu volunteer, and also I receive a lot of donation there. So when people donate money, I will give them the book I published for them, and this money will help those people in need. So this affinity that we got in our daily life, I really feel thankful for so many people, so many friends. I really feel thankful to join the Kaohsiung online studying group. You don't need to be very great to then start, but you need to start then become very great. So I really feel happy and thankful for my friends. They are from Taipei to Yanzhou in Kaohsiung to Kending in Pingdong, and those volunteers from Taiping in Taichung. Let me sing and share the appreciation to them. I love you, Taiping volunteers. You have a great love in Taiping. Taiping. You are like a Bodhisattva. I welcome you to join as a volunteer together. No matter where the sister Liang Yuyan is, she will spread the love and happiness there. So she wrote the jingle every week, so all the friends of our Kaohsiung online study group, everyone knows her. She speak very well. She shared very well. So as people think I can do that, I think I will do that. I am capable to do that. So I invited her today because she is a very special and amazing person. Even she didn't wear the uniform, but she still practices volunteering spirit in her daily life. Because she has a very great affinity with the friends. So what she shared that the people will accept that spirit from her talk. The song you heard just now is the lyric was written by our Chinese volunteer to celebrate the 13th anniversary of our Kaohsiung online studying group. I was surprised that our overseas volunteer will come to Taiwan for just a 10 minutes talk of the online studying group. So Jialin, Charlene, our interpreter, she wrote a feedback. A volunteer from Beijing, she wrote that the sister Liang Yuyan shared amazing stories. So thank you, volunteer, to take a picture for me. So I feel really amazed and impressed about the sister Liang Yuyan. She has so many titles, so we know that she has done a lot of jobs there. The sister and her husband have done a lot of amazing jobs there and encourage so many students to study in National Open University. And they also have a great affinity and connection with the students. So her life story is very amazing and with a lot of touching stories. And she also sings very beautiful songs to encourage so many people. So really appreciation for our sister Liang Yuyan. Thank you, thank you. In our heart is full of love and appreciation. So we have our studying group book. Please read the book if you are available. So there are so many good books and good food in our Jingsi bookstores. So next week we will welcome our coach Boren. And Sister Yao Shijing, Brother Jie Wenqing from Canada and Beijing. They will share the story next Wednesday morning. So this coming Sunday is the Buddha's birthday. Please join this activity. So this bag is our gift bag, and the pen of our study group. So please join our online study group in every Wednesday. One heart, one will, and the Dharma is infinite. To upholding, you will meet the better yourself. Let's say goodbye to all the friends online.